The number 1 is Prism Quantum. The Prism Quantum is rugged enough to stand up to a beginner's inevitable crashes, but maneuverable enough to keep even the most advanced pilots entertained. It has a commanding 7-foot wingspan that provides stability while drawing the eyes of onlookers. This product is available on Amazon for $110. Check out the link in the YouTube description below. This product is rated with 5 stars from 141 customer reviews. A customer said,
"I cannot be more impressed with this kite. First off, it's massive. My GF is 5 feet 7 inches and this thing almost picked her up off her feet. Albeit we were flying in 20 miles per hour winds on the beach with 30 miles per hour gusts. This kite handled it with no issues and was an absolute blast to fly. The build quality is phenomenal, and being it's a Prism, you can always buy replacement parts online for anything that ever breaks. I was on the fence between this or the Jazz, and I'm incredibly happy I went with the bigger option."
Another happy customer said,
"This is a huge kite. I was wanting a large stuck kite as I have had quite a few smaller ones in the past. This thing is the biggest I have owned by far. Yet still has a great simple set up and take down, and I love the included wrist straps. They are very nice and required to fly this kite in slightly stronger winds. It really pulls on you. It is a great 2-line stunt kite and I highly recommend it."
An unhappy customer said,
"Kite itself seems fine, but it appears to have arrived lightly used. Bag is dirty, there are wear marks on the leading edge and the rubber elbow fittings. Tag on the bag had been removed and line have been rewound poorly. I have purchased 4 or 5 Prism kites over the years, including the discontinued Quantum Pro. I know how beautifully packed these kites are when they come out of the package the first time, and how hard it is to repack them as well. Disappointed."
The second product in our list is Prism Synapse. The Prism Synapse has a parafoil design, which means there is no rigid frame to break if you accidentally crash it into the ground. This makes it a great choice for learning the basics of 2-line flying. It also packs up small for convenient transport. The price is around $47. Check out the product link in the YouTube description below. This product has average 4.4 stars from more than 365 customer reviews. A customer said,
"To be honest, I have never been able to keep a kite in the air. I live in Oregon and go to the coast multiple times per year. Bought this kite hoping I could finally fly a kite. The day I tried using it, the winds were up to 20 miles per hour, but apparently not consistent, so the kite would not stay up very long. I guess the plus side is who wants to be at the beach with constant wind. I gave it 4 stars because I feel like it was mainly operator error and seemed to be good quality. Deducted 1 star because instead of impressing everyone with my savvy kite skills, I looked like an idiot running around with the kite bouncing off the ground. Seems like a great deal since nearly identical kites sell for 3x at the kite shops. Sadly, I realized I'm just not a kite person."
Another happy customer said,
"I got this kite for my 10-year-old son for him to try out kiting. The shipping only took 3 days. And was packed well. I love the carry bag that comes with it. Attached to it is a little carabiner. The guide is very informative and handy. The tail hook is located at the back side. The only downside of this kite is the back. It is just plain white with a safety label. This kite has equalizer straps, which means you can adjust the lines to be equal. So far, this is a great starter kite for my son. I would recommend this for beginners at kiting."
An unhappy customer said,
"Read the reviews, everything said it was easy to use for a first-timer and was convenient for anyone looking to get into kite flying. Even read reviews with kids using this. I'm no genius, but I participate in martial arts, extreme sports, run my own business and consider myself capable of handling most things I set my mind to. That didn't matter with this kite because unfortunately whoever put it together sent it to us already tangled up. The blue and red lines were crossed into each other where it connected to the kite. This made it impossible to fly, as it would go up and then instantly turn hard one direction and crash down. Once we got that part untangled and spooled all the string out, we quickly learned that was a huge mistake. The string they chose may be capable of handling the stress, but it is absolutely the worst possible string to use. If the string runs up against itself, it curves and knots instantly. Any friction and you've got knots. It quickly turns to a mess that takes hours to get undone. I've spent the majority of the time I had today on the first day using the kite entangling a mess.
The next product is HQ Kites Symphony Pro. The HQ Kites Symphony Pro is a super fast model that can easily pull you off your feet if you don't start with a stable stance. While this might make it unsuitable for children and beginners, it is a blast for advanced pilots. This product is available on Amazon for $101. There are 20 reviews which average rating is 4.4 stars for this product, a customer said.
Very fun kite to fly if you want to feel some nice pull. In very, very low winds, you might need to walk it a little, but the reward is graceful flight and excellent collapse resistance, recovery. Of course, in winds around and over 20 miles per hour, a kite of this size will become a beast, so be careful. High-quality materials and the construction appears to be top-notch. Sewn, stitched, high-quality bridle helps keep this kite fast and quiet. The Dyneema flying lines are a husky 310 pounds and feel real nice, but unfortunately, the package did not come with padded straps. Regardless, the kite itself is definitely a crowd pleaser. It has a beautiful presence in the sky, and you will hear everyone around you talking about it. Shop around for a good deal and pick up a 2.5 for yourself, and while you are at it, if you haven't already, add a small stunt foil to your quiver for those high wind days. It's hard to imagine regretting the purchase of any symphony. Check out some YouTube reviews for close-ups of the actual kites to give you an idea of the material, build differences in the HQ lineup.
Another happy customer said,
Best kite ever. Pulls hard when the wind is above 10 miles per hour and moves quick. Stays up at 5 to 6 miles per hour and great flight control at low wind speed. Moves very fast in 15 to 20 miles per hour winds and again flies really nice. Lines are above average as with the bridle. Set up and take down can become a breeze as with flying this kite. Kite has dragged and pulled me forward on every use over 15 miles per hour. I'm 180.
The next product in our list is Prism Nexus. The Prism Nexus is engineered to have the same impressive performance as the company's full-sized models, but in a compact, travel-friendly design. It also comes in at a more wallet-friendly price, and includes everything needed to start flying immediately. The price is around $70. Check out the product link in the YouTube description below. This product is rated with 5 stars from 166 customer reviews, a customer said.
This is a very fun kite to fly. I am by no means an expert kite flyer. In fact, this is my first 2-string kite. That said, I was able to do some decent tricks after watching some YouTube videos on my first attempt. The kite does need steady wind of at least 10 to 15 miles per hour to be fun to fly. I have tried flying in less than optimal wind conditions and ended up crashing several times. That brings me to my next point. I managed to nose dive this kite into the ground, sand and grass, at an alarming speed and it showed no signs of damage. I would definitely recommend this kite to beginners. I would say experienced flyers would probably enjoy this kite as well, but I'm new to 2-sting kites so I won't make any assumptions.
Another happy customer said,
I have several Prism kites. If you are looking for a first kite, I would recommend this one. This is a great light to medium wind kite. If you are new to kiting, expect to crash it several times until you get the hang of flying it. The build quality is good and this would make an excellent first kite. I would be very impressed if you could break it. If you do break it, parts are available on Prism's site. If you are new to kiting, you can find less expensive kites. I recently reviewed a no-name kite that was 1/4 the price and it flew well enough considering the price. However, I would not really recommend that kite. I would however, recommend the Nexus. The Nexus is a quality kite that should last a long time. If you are more experienced, I find this kite to be like a beefier Prism 4D. I suppose it is the solid and relatively flexible main spars that makes me say that. It is definitely not a zero-wind kite, but it is good in light to moderate winds. If you live somewhere with steady strong winds, it would probably not be my.
The next one is Prism Snapshot. The Prism Snapshot provides a lot of pull in moderate winds and can lift you off your feet in heavy gusts, making it a good training model for those looking to start power kiting. You have the option of setting it up for dual or quad line control. The price approximately $144. The average rating of this product is 4 stars with more than 367 customer reviews, a customer said.
This kite is lots of fun, and super easy to fly. We have a few smaller Prism kites that we got the kids for their Easter baskets. Great little kites. My son got a rigid trick kite, too, that is lots of fun to fly, but we both would get easily frustrated with the crashes, breaks, and relaunching. Enter Prism Snapshot 1.2. This kite is so easy to fly and to get off the ground. Crashes are powerful and loud, but nothing to break. My son flew it yesterday in 10 miles per hour winds and had a great time. The winds were on and off, so the kite would flutter to the ground, but once a gust came along my son could tug it and it would shoot right back up. Lots of fun and great for a beginner. It has enough pull where you feel it, but I wouldn't think it would drag you around. When the kite is open, the size is about that of my arms open above my head. I can grab the 2 corners and hold it overhead to launch it. Hope that helps with giving you an idea of the size.
Another happy customer said,
This is my second Snap 2.5. I got a new one because my other one was starting to get limp after 5 years but is still functional. The lines are very strong, capable of dragging you, and the kite material is durable as well. I once crashed it into a blackberry bush and was forced to rip it out through all the thorns. To my surprise, there was not one tear. The lines are not even, so there is a little adjustment when you first get it. I will continue buying.
Thanks for watching and hope you liked it. As always, all the links about the products will be in the description below, so if you want to find the best prices, and more information that we might not get a chance to mention in the video, be sure to check them out.